According to Marine Corps Systems Command, an upgunned version of the Corps' new Amphibious Combat Vehicle, or ACV, will be armed with a lighter version of the Army's Stryker 30mm cannon. The U.S. Marine Corps has awarded BAE Systems an $88 million contract to build multiple ACV-30 production representative test vehicles, or PRTVs. Once delivered, the PRTVs will undergo a testing period before a full-rate production decision. The ACV-30 mounts a stabilized medium-caliber remote turret system manufactured by Kongsberg. The 30mm RT-20 is a remotely controlled and operated weapon system that enhances crew protection. The remote turret eliminates the space requirement of legacy lethality systems. It provides more space to transport troops or mission-essential equipment and reduces weight for better mobility. We are committed to equipping the Marine Corps with the best technology available to provide them with a decisive edge, said John Swift, Vice President of Amphibious Programs at BAE Systems. We have carefully chosen proven industry partners who are equally committed to ensuring Marines have the capabilities to dominate on the battlefield. The ACV represents the optimum sea-land mobility and survivability balance with future growth potential. The ACV was born from a combination of the legacy of BAE Systems amphibious vehicles and Iveco Defense Vehicles' long history of producing more than 30,000 multi-purpose armored vehicles. The unmanned Kongsberg RT-20 medium-caliber turret is designed to meet the current and future needs of the Marine Corps as they move forward in implementing the future operating vision known as Force Design 2030, said Scott Burke, president of Kongsberg Protect Systems USA. The fielding of this vehicle system provides the Marines with a low-risk, operationally proven solution. The ACV-30 is one of 4 variants in the ACV family of vehicles. BAE Systems is under contract for a personal variant, ACV-P, a command variant, ACV-C, and a recovery variant, ACV-R. In addition, BAE Systems has received task instructions from the U.S. Marine Corps to complete a study incorporating a command, control, communication, and computers unmanned aerial systems mission payload into an amphibious combat vehicle, or ACV variant. 3 variants of the Marine Corps amphibious combat vehicle are rolling down the production lines at BAE Systems' York, Pennsylvania facility, and the company expects to finalize the 4th variant's design this fall, program leaders said. The Marine Corps began fielding the personnel variant, which will make up the vast majority of the ACV fleet, in early fiscal 2021. The ACV Command and Control Vehicle, or ACV-C, is in production now and should reach initial operational capability in the second quarter of FY24, likely around March, according to Colonel Tim Howe, the program manager for Advanced Amphibious Assault. Though the Marine Corps decided to move into ACV-C production in March 2022, following design reviews and testing, Defense Department testers found ACV-C is operationally effective as a stationary command post, but not operationally effective as a mobile command post. The ACV-C does not have enough secure beyond line of sight, or BLOS, voice and data needs to support the command and control mission, according to the Director of Operational Test and Evaluation's annual report, released in January. When the ACV-C is stationary, Embark staff can set up additional BLOS external antennas to support communication demands, the report continued. The Embark staff is limited to a single BLOS net when the ACV-C is mobile. During a modern-day Marine conference presentation, Howe said the service had originally taken the mission gear from the aging Assault Amphibious Vehicles Command and Control variant and repurposed it in the ACV. Following the DOT&E testing, the service integrated 4 additional beyond line-of-sight antennas and the Network on the Move system to give the vehicle greater voice and data sharing capability. That integration work is taking place now, even as BAE is building the first vehicles to go to the fleet. Mark Brinkman, BAE Systems Program Director for the Advanced Reconnaissance Vehicle, told Defense News at the conference the ACV-C is in full-rate production at the York assembly line, with the first vehicle set for delivery to the Marine Corps before the end of the year. The production line is also working on 3 ACV-30 vehicles, a variant that features a 30mm cannon. These are known as Production Representative Test Vehicles and, once completed, will be used for operational testing that will help the Marine Corps confirm the design is ready to enter production. Brinkman said the ACV-30 test vehicles will go to the Marines in early 2024 for testing shortly after that. According to Howe, the 30mm cannon variant should hit initial operational capability by the third quarter of FY26, meaning at least one unit will have enough vehicles, sufficient spare parts for deployment overseas, and the training to operate and maintain these vehicles without outside help. At that point, Brinkman said, it will be the largest direct-fire weapon system in the ground control element since the Marine Corps has gotten rid of their tanks. The recovery variant, or ACV-R, will allow for field-level maintenance and towing of other ACVs. That vehicle is in design. Howe said the Nevada Automotive Test Center built a test demonstrator to consider ACV-R's design given its weight and size constraints. NATC worked with BAE to create a final vehicle design, which has made it through a preliminary design review and will head to a critical design review soon. If approved, it would then move into the construction of production representative test vehicles for further in-field testing, as is happening for the ACV-30. Howe said ACV-R won't hit initial operational capability until early FY28, so the Marines will continue to use the AAV recovery variant for field-level maintenance until then. Howe said the Marine Corps will continue buying and fielding ACVs through FY29. The Marine Corps kicked off fielding ACVs in FY21. Brinkman said more than 200 baseline ACV personnel variants come off the production line, and Howe said 139 of these have arrived at operational units or the schoolhouse.